Oh, shit.
ghouls and goblins. Thank you for tuning in to the Divas Dose podcast show.
You ain't even got no fangs.
I am.
Yeah, like
Thank you for. You know what? I can't even get my introduction. Y'all just on one tonight. Thank you for tuning in to the Divas Dose podcast show. Here where everything is, well, nothing is off topic because everything is up for discussion. These ladies threw me off my game, but I gotta shake the haters out. I am your shut up, Peaches. I I was trying to do Alfred Hitchcock actually, but I am your co-host Sharnita, or just simply Nita, and I'm gonna start off to the left, and I'm gonna have each lady say their name and what they are, because as you guys can see, we are dressed for the occasion of All Hallows Eve. So to my left,
Oh, Lord. Now she got the
I
whip and the
am
hair.
Peaches with no cream. And as you can see, I'm the dominatrix tonight with my little kitty cat on. Meow. Anybody want some pussy? Oh. Can I say that? Okay.
okay,
Well, it's too late. You already did.
okay.
Hey, I'm Renee. And I am a dark empress.
Okay, to my right.
If she only knew how to sound. Hey, what's up, y'all? It's your girl, Also Mimi, and I'm a cat.
Oh my God.
Another pussy. Got two pussies.
And together we are the DDP coming at you live from the Pentagon.
Yes.
All right. So before we dive right on in, we just want to, give thanks to the Almighty, because without the Almighty up above, we would not be of existence. Yes. So let's bow your heads. Dear Heavenly Father, we humbly come to you, thanking you for traveling grace to and from our destinations. And we ask that you bless this union of 4 women, 4 mics, and 4 voices in one space. In Jesus' name we pray.
Amen.
Okay.
So with tonight being All Hallows Eve, because tomorrow's actually Halloween, we thought it would only be befitting to go with tonight's topic being, have you ever experienced paranormal activity, or do you even believe in paranormal activity?
That part.
That's true.
So let's talk about it, and we will start, to the right with Mimi.
You gonna start with me?
Oh, yes, of course.
Oh, yeah.
Hunty, of course.
Yes, ghosts and spirits, they exist. Very much so.
Okay, you believe ghosts and spirits definitely do exist.
Oh, yeah. Demons, everything.
Demons? Okay. Are you a demon slayer?
No.
Okay. Have you ever experienced, now we know you believe in it, but have you ever experienced it?
Yeah.
So you have actually experienced it?
Not a demon, but spirits, yeah.
Okay, can you expound on it? I think that's what she's trying to get at. Tell your story. I mean,
Okay, cat.
goddamn.
Calm down.
I think the spirits
down.
still kick in.
So I've had several experiences like that. My first experience, I was about 9 years old, and I told this story on TikTok. I put a story out there. So my mom she went to her friend's house, and we were in the living room. So when you walk in the living room, it's kind of like a step down living room, and they were just sitting there talking. But the lady began to tell her how she thought something was in her house, right, and it was targeting her daughter. And so when you walk in the living room, with it being a sunken living room, there's a lion that sits about 3 to 4 feet tall. It weighs probably about 80 pounds, because it was pretty big. So as she's talking, this lion does an about face. Yes. While we're sitting. Now, my mom she's not a scary person like that. And I will get into that later. Okay. And so at this point, I'm ready to go. But in her mind, it's like, well, I didn't feel anything in here. So, maybe the lady's just joking. So I'm tapping, I'm ready to go. So we stayed there about another 45 minutes. So, because at that point, I'm like, look, shit, I'm about to go sit outside and wait. So as we're leaving, the little girl who was there was in the dryer with the dryer closed talking to someone. And I don't know about y'all, but I watched The Exorcist at a very young age.
Oh, I
Okay.
love that movie.
And I don't, when people talk to people and they have imaginary friends, I'm very cautious about what their imaginary friends have them do.
Okay.
So that was my first experience.
Okay.
I didn't directly, like, it wasn't affecting me, but I was in a presence where something actually took place.
Okay. So that's your first experience. We'll delve with, we'll get with the other ladies
Yes,
and then
yeah,
we'll come
yeah,
back
yeah,
to
yeah.
your next experience. Okay. So real quick, you guys, before we get to the other ladies, please like, subscribe, and share this live, show if you don't mind. And also, please feel free to call in or drop your comments if you guys have ever experienced a paranormal activity. If you had, just let us know. So with that being said, Renee, have you ever experienced it, or do you even believe in paranormal activity?
I believe it.
You do believe in it.
So my experience is more of a was it or was it not?
Okay.
Because it was flickering lights
Okay.
in the bathroom for
Okay.
several days.
Okay.
And it's like, okay, maybe I need to change the light bulb. But you know how we are. I'll get to it. I'll get to it. And then all of a sudden, the light bulbs, no more flickering. They were perfectly fine.
Did you have a loved one that had recently passed away?
No, I didn't have a loved one that recently passed, but I was thinking about my dad heavily at that time.
Okay.
Okay.
So I was like, is that you? But
How many days did the flick? How many days?
it lasted for several days.
several days, so a week, going into a week. Wow.
Yeah.
Were you scared?
No, I wasn't scared. Because they say you should never be afraid when it's a spirit that's coming to you, because they're not going to harm you.
Yeah.
So no, I didn't feel any negative energy or anything like that. So it was just like, is that you?
Yeah.
That's
Okay.
it.
Yeah.
That's just how I
So
feel.
it's safe to say you do believe in the paranormal.
Oh yeah, I
activity.
believe.
You do.
I believe
Okay.
it's possible because children will come to you and say they saw somebody come to them, a loved one that's passed. They'll say that or they can be talking to that person.
Yep.
It's like, well,
Okay.
who are you talking to? Well, I'm
Okay.
talking to Uncle such and such or whatever.
Okay.
So I definitely believe it's true.
Okay. All right. Peaches, we'll get
Oh, yeah. Y'all experience it every day. You just don't know it.
Okay, we experience it every day. Can you expound on that?
So when you're talking to people that's a negative spirit because it jumps inside you and it makes you feel a certain kind of way. When people drink and they get all crazy and woolly, that's a spirit. Like when you go to the liquor store, what does it say? Wine, beer, and spirits. Because people tend to transform into,
Something else.
something else. And I know all about people talking to themselves because we got a lot of cuckoo birds in our family. We ain't gonna say no names, but they know who they are.
Oh, wow.
You disagree?
No, I'm
Oh,
listening.
okay.
I've been a listening ear at this point.
Nita's not gonna say anything, but she got a lot of cuckoo birds.
Oh, my gosh. Okay, so look, have you ever experienced the paranormal?
Yeah, my house could have burnt down, but it didn't. I think my mama was probably watching over me. I had took my medication and went to sleep, and as a matter of fact, this happened a couple of weeks ago.
Oh, wow.
And I was boiling me some sausage. And I started boiling them sausage about 9 o'clock.
They
and
were a live sausage.
they was live sausages.
Oh, okay. Go ahead.
You know what she's trying to say.
I was like, what?
See, I
was a bit confused
You
there.
didn't catch it.
I was a bit
called
confused.
it. I just called it.
What?
Why would I be boiling my sausage? The other sausage.
Why would you
See,
be boiling
you see what I'm
it?
talking about?
What you mean?
See, y'all, I told them I was gonna be good tonight, but you see how they be pulling me in. See the spirit? This spirit that I'm talking about, this evil spirit. But anyway, let me finish my story.
Go ahead, Pete.
Because it was probably my mama watching over me that
Okay.
night. So this happened a couple of weeks ago. I had got home, and I take medication to help me go to sleep because I got insomnia.
Okay.
And so I remember putting the sausage on. Well, actually, I don't remember putting the sausage on because I woke up to the smoke, like some smoke, and it smelled like something was burning. And it was like 3 o'clock in the morning. And I walk in the kitchen, there's fire going all up in the air. The sausages is burnt up in the pot. And the whole darn, what you call that thing that's over the hood?
Oh, the smoke vent. The
the
vent.
hood
vent.
vent.
The smoke
vent.
detector didn't even go
So
off.
when you saw it, you was like, "Oh Lord Jesus, there's a fire!"
Yeah.
And I ran. I
Yeah.
didn't grab no shoes or nothing. Jesus,
Child, I
ran.
just turned off the stove.
Oh, you turned off. Okay.
Yeah. Put the pot in the oven and said, "All right, mama, appreciate you." And went in the room and got back in the bed.
And that was it?
That
Was
it.
your house smoking?
Yeah, it was smoking. It smelled like a fire department. It smelled like fire the whole time. It smelled like the whole thing.
you
So it was the
burnt
perfect
out.
timing. It was
Yeah.
the perfect time for the
That fire had probably been going on for about 5 hours. Because the whole hood of the thing was black. The smut and everything. And all the sausages was burnt up.
So
I think that was a paranormal activity at
Yes.
the moment. I think my mama was watching,
was watching
that
over
with me.
you? Okay. But
Yeah.
have you ever
Yeah, when I was a kid. And
experienced,
yeah,
like, seen?
I've seen demons.
You've seen demons?
Yep, I've seen
Okay.
demons. I've witnessed things. I believe in voodoo. A lot
Okay.
of people don't. Voodoo is
Okay.
real.
Okay.
Know that.
I
Be
wanna know-
careful with dealing with people because they will put voodoo on you.
Put a hex on you.
They will, and then you got to find somebody to take that stuff off of you.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
People be like, "Oh, voodoo not real." Long as you don't believe in it, BS.
Okay.
Somebody put some voodoo on you, and you be trying to figure out why your life going the way it is. That's coming by somebody else.
So you would have to go to somebody to get the hex removed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or get with somebody, light them candles and all that stuff, and do your
Or
little.
find out what they put. If you can find, if they put.
Yeah.
Oh, I'll tell my story later.
Now, me being have had Hispanic friends.
Yeah. You know she not. Cool.
No shade, Mimi. No. No, but I have seen where they light candles and they pray for their loved ones, or am I saying it correctly?
They pray to the saints.
Okay, they pray, and do they have like Day of the Dead or something?
They have, but that's really honoring like people that have passed on. That's really what that is.
Okay, so what do they light the candle for? And put it in the window or something like that, or put it in the
Well,
window.
my mom doesn't do that.
Okay,
but,
I've seen where they light the
but
candle.
she'll
for
like a saint
Mexican.
because
She not no real Mexican. So
no, my mom has a whole sanctuary in her room.
See, that's
Oh,
what
so
I'm
she
saying.
had the whole shrine.
She has a whole
That's
shrine
what
in
I'm
her
saying.
room.
Oh, and she
Where they
prayed
light
with it?
candles.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yes, ma'am, and she has premonitions and
Okay.
visions and stuff like that. She passed it down, but I'll get into that later.
Okay. Well, me personally, I mean, besides having some lights, I mean, not lights flicker, but like a door shut, but only to find out it's because there's a draft in the house. I can't say that I've ever experienced paranormal activity. And do I believe in it? I don't. Yeah, I don't.
So you don't think that movie real Paranormal Activity?
No.
You don't think so?
No.
What about that one that just came out?
I
They
don't
said that
believe
boy was
Blair.
climbing
I
up
don't
that
believe
wall.
Blair Witch is real.
That
I
was
don't
Blair,
believe.
I don't think the Blair Witch. That was.
I
I
just-
think that was like a.
What about that one that just came out? That
Okay,
one
okay.
that,
So let me say this. So a lot, if y'all remember when we were younger, we had like what Jason, Freddy Krueger, stuff like that. But probably around like year 2000, things started to change within the scary realm, right? Everything became demonic.
Right.
So I don't let my youngest child, because I have 2 that watch it, and then 2 that don't watch it. I don't let the youngest one watch scary movies because I do believe that what you see, you invite.
I believe that too.
And
I don't.
so,
You don't?
yes.
You don't?
I don't believe that what I see, I invite. I don't believe that.
Why?
Well, I mean, if you think about it, about it like this. So as with anything, it's a form of hypnosis. Music is a form of hypnosis.
Yep.
Film is a form of hypnosis.
Beyonce dance moves is a form of hypnosis.
It is.
Yeah,
And so
seriously.
that's why I'm very cautious about what I allow her to see.
Okay.
Because if you don't know about it, like you say, you don't believe it.
Yeah.
So you don't look at scary movies, Nita?
No, here's the thing. That's like one of my favorite categories is scary movies next to thrillers. I love scary movies, but I don't get aroused. Like I don't get scared. They just don't do anything for me. I just don't. And this is
Because you
coming,
think it's a fantasy.
and
huh?
this is coming from a person who grew up Pentecostal and have seen demons get cast out of people. So,
Because I was
So then,
scared to go there.
then you know. Then you believe in
you
paranormal.
know.
I don't.
She
I
don't.
I don't believe in it though.
But you believe in God.
I definitely believe in God.
But God talks about demons.
Yeah, he does. But for me, like I said, I just don't believe
Why you don't believe?
a ghost going to come by and.
Not a ghost. I'm just
No,
talking about like
that's
a
a
spirit.
paranormal activity.
It could be-
so let me just
It could
piggyback.
be negative. It could be positive.
It can.
Let me just piggyback off of that. So
Okay,
you don't
go ahead.
believe that, right? So we
No.
moved into a house in Cynicwood. And the house was a remodel house. So we were gutting it out and everything. So I was pregnant with Selena at the time. I was laying in the bed, right hand of God, laying in the bed. I was turned this way. I had a fan in there. I thought her dad had walked in there and got in the bed with me because the sheet lifted up and someone lay next to me. I turned around and there was no one there. 2, my other daughter lived in there and she was in a room next door, and someone would come and knock at her door, open it, and would sit at the edge of her bed. And then right before we moved out, they told 2 neighbors down the street, talking about, oh, y'all moved out. Nobody ever stays here longer than 6 months. Say, why? There was a person that passed away in that house.
Okay, I've heard people say something about somebody's spirit lives in their house when they pass away. Okay. I'm just saying, I guess because my faith is so extreme in God, I can't even fathom. I mean,
But he talks about it though.
I get what you're saying, but once again, my faith is so inclined in God. He keeps me covered and protected on all rims, front, side, backwards, up, down.
But every spirit is not bad though.
Right.
I understand that. But what I'm saying, that's like when my mom passed. I hear people say, oh, you know, my mom or my dad came to me, or my husband or wife. I hear that, but maybe nobody comes to me because I don't invite it. I don't believe it.
So you don't believe in heaven and hell?
I do believe in heaven and
So
hell.
let me ask you,
Just because I don't believe in paranormal activity.
I'm not even talking about paranormal activities.
Yeah.
I'm
You
talking
going
about
to
spirits. Because that's part
Okay.
of paranormal. So spirits,
No,
you don't think spirits is part of paranormal?
No, the spirit, the not the spirit, the soul. The soul is what gets you, what has to be corrected to get you into heaven. If your soul is not cleansed and purified, and you're not saved and filled with the Holy, you are not. I don't even want to
Anyway,
get into, I don't want to
yeah,
get into
we don't wanna get off
religion.
into
Yeah,
that.
because
Yeah.
people, I don't want to get
let
into
me ask you.
religion.
So has your TV ever turned off suddenly?
No.
Potentially, has your and like flickering lights is another sign that the loved ones are speaking to you.
I've had light flickers, but the light bulb went out and I had to change it. Go ahead.
Yeah.
I'm just being honest.
Well, I
Yeah.
mean, and
I get it. If you don't believe, you don't
That
believe.
happened too, with a light bulb flickering.
I've had a door to shut only because it was
The
a draft
draft.
in the house.
Yeah.
You know, and people like, oh, there go your mama. Oh, there go Chad.
No, that's a draft.
No, that's a draft.
When
Yeah,
the air
I-
cut off, it just.
so when my best friend passed away, she visited me. The only person that I know that passed away that did not visit me was my brother.
When you
Okay.
say visit,
Yeah, they visited.
It's a
you saw
sign.
him?
yeah.
Oh.
And some people say they see. I've had, when my nephew passed in 2012, a couple of family members said he came to them.
And a lot of times they're coming to you to let you know they're okay.
They're okay. Yeah,
They're
and they
okay.
that's a sign for them. It's like to let me go. I'm okay.
Yeah, I've heard that. I've
Don't
heard
come
that.
visit me.
Yeah.
Stay
And
where
that's,
you at.
and that's just like me and my
I don't
daughter
like
had
that.
a discussion. I told her, you know, she said that if, you know, heaven forbid, she prays I'm here for a long time, but if I'm not, she said she gonna come visit my gravesite every day or every week or every other day. I say, girl, why would you do that? I'm not there. I'm like, it's just a stone concrete. Well, why would you come and you ripping a Band-Aid back off a trying to heal wound? You get what I'm saying?
But
So-
it's a comfort for some people.
Yeah.
and I get it.
Yeah.
But I was just letting her know I'm not there. It's not like you're gonna be able to take me home with you.
Well, let me ask you.
mean-
So do you believe in voodoo?
No.
She just said she don't believe
She
in
don't believe
none
in
of
none
it.
of it.
She don't believe in none of it.
And that's because God keeps me so protected. I just don't. I don't believe in
Okay. Do you believe in miracles?
Huh?
You believe in miracles?
No. I don't believe. I believe in God. I'm just being honest.
Well, God
So,
is a miracle.
I
I
hear you.
believe in God.
I hear you.
I believe I'm covered. I believe I'm protected. I believe I have deep faith, but I still believe that is possible. I
Demons
believe
exist.
that. I believe it.
If you define
There are people who have been in
I
accidents and
don't-
walked away
I
without a
don't-
scratch.
Right.
You can't say how.
I agree.
That's a miracle.
I agree. That's God, absolutely. But here's the thing: I don't. I hear people. Oh, let me sage my house. Oh, when you get you a new house, don't invite people in there because they have evil spirits. Man, God.
Oh, well, that's different.
Is all around me.
Yeah, that's different.
what's the how the saying go? No weapon formed against me
Yeah,
shall prosper.
yeah.
No, it's not going to prosper at all.
Yeah. So
still
you
not
walk
getting
with
in
the
my
armor of
house.
God every day.
Every
got
day.
you.
I believe that.
When I wake up, I pray. Through the day, I pray. At night, I have real live conversations with God. I have a prayer closet that I go into. It's me and God one-on-one. Let me tell you about that. When I go in there and I pray, things get done.
You got a prayer closet.
Man, things get done. Like, it almost scared me a little bit. The things I prayed for and they have came to fruition. Scary. But I was like, this is what you prayed for. That's your faith. Don't wither now. You get what I'm saying? So,
Yeah.
I mean, I just, all that voodoo, bring me the drawers, bring me a piece of hair. I don't, and what's crazy, my ancestors are from Louisiana. And they say that's mainly where
Well,
it
look,
starts at.
Hispanics believe in it heavily.
Well, I know I've had Hispanic friends, yeah.
Yeah,
And
they believe. Well, they believe in like brujeria. That's what they call it. They
Okay.
believe in it. They believe in it. And
Yeah.
they practice it heavily.
And I've heard people say, "Oh, all this bad luck happening to you. Somebody got a hex on you. Somebody got this on you." And that's like, when I lost my mom and my husband. Oh, somebody might. That's
God's
time.
will.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's God's will.
Yeah, I just don't believe in all
Yeah,
that.
but you gotta ask. You got to watch who you ask pray for you too, because
Absolutely.
people do pray for bad things.
That's true. I agree.
And,
I agree.
yeah.
Peaches.
And,
I definitely agree with you on
and,
that.
And to me, demons are alive, because to me, a child molester is a demon.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
You
'Cause
know,
if you sit there and think of harm to
that's
cause an
a demon.
innocent child, yeah, for
Well,
sure.
that's like I was on TikTok earlier, and there was a lady. I don't know how I get these algorithms on there. There was a lady.
Is what you watch.
No, I had no.
Sometimes stuff just pop up.
Yeah, sometimes on your For You page. But anyway, there was an attorney that was talking about a story, and there was a 25-year-old, and she was married, and then she had a lover. Well, her and the lover decided they want to go and do some drugs. Well, she was very into the dominatrix stuff, and apparently they went down to the basement of the lover's house, and they're high. He throws this big, the chains like they have around the dogs, the big heavy duty chain.
Oh, Lord.
She had wrapped it around him, and she was so aroused that she wound up killing him. But listen, that's just the beginning.
Okay.
She killed him, and then after she killed him, then she still slept with him. After she slept with him, she wound up cutting him up.
Oh my.
Took all his organs out of his body, had his body parts in different buckets and bags, and then it's a true story.
I believe you.
And she left the head in a bucket, and she left. So the mother, I guess she had left the door open, and the wind was making the door go open and shut. So the mother goes down there, and she sees the son's head, and so they go and they get the lady, and the lady's pissed because she left the head in there. She was mad because she wanted the head. She was just insane.
What kind of drugs was they on?
Something.
Well,
Could be.
apparently
It had to been.
she said she was aroused through the whole thing, so she was already kind of like on edge. I think the drugs amplified it.
Yeah.
Oh, she probably didn't did that before.
You
Well, I don't think she killed nobody, but I think she took it to the limit because she was aroused. She said she killed them in like she was.
So it was
In
an
the midst of
evil
it.
spirit they got in her.
Yes.
Demonic.
A
Yes.
demonic
Yeah.
spirit.
And she was 25.
And I've heard people can become possessed.
Yeah.
Like
You can.
something comes over them and they become possessed. And when they come to, they did some
And they don't
unspeakable
remember.
things that they don't remember.
remember.
And
Wow.
so you still don't believe that could be related to some type of demonic spirit or something
Yeah, like
of that
what
nature.
about Jeffrey Dahmer?
This has
that's
to
a
be.
demon.
I mean,
Zodiac killer.
it's
mental illness
I was about
and,
to say I
you
hear
know,
demon,
but-
but I also hear more mental illness.
Well, that's what they used to call it
But-
too. That people was possessed. Because I remember
That goes a
when
little
I used
too deep, though.
Yeah, when I used to be at
Yeah,
home,
and
my
then
daddy had
they're
those
like that at
records.
birth.
Right.
Yeah, we used to listen. Well, we didn't.
And
used
it
to
can't be
listen to-
cured. You
Yeah.
know?
Yeah, my daddy had those records that he got from and I used to be when I listened to that as a kid. I'm like, what the heck is that?
Yeah.
And all that crazy stuff. And my dad ended up throwing that stuff away and burning it. Yeah, because it was like he got it, and yeah, and I was one of those kids. I wanted to
But
listen to what it was.
And here's my thing. And here's what I want to know. People, and correct me, viewers, if I'm wrong, But here's what I want to know. People that go see voodoo priest or whatever they called. I've heard people call them voodoo priest or the warrior or whatever. You go see these type of people to pray, not pray, but to remove a so-called hex on you. My thing with that is, how can you be in church Sunday morning worshiping God?
Oh, so I'm gonna tell you a story. So I'm tell you, I got a lot of stories.
Well, I ain't gonna say nothing on that because they gonna think I'm an atheist.
So my dad, when I was younger, my dad and my mom, my grandmother did not want my mom with my dad. My dad was a Rolling Stone. He has 8 children, and most of us are 6 months apart. So my mom said my dad, like, they lived together, he started acting crazy, and she had seen like some white chalk that lined the inside of the house. And because she believes in it, right, she was like, well, what is this? So someone within the family was like, hey, they want to put something on, they call it Big Man. They put something on Big Man. And so my mom went to clean it. She cleaned like the house upside down. She's looking for everything in the house. And then she also looked in the car, and it was like a thing wrapped in a bag inside the car, in his car. And once she cleaned it, so he started, but people place things in your house.
Yep, my mama had some place in her house when her and my daddy was going through things, and I was seeing demons in the house. I used to always see this man in my bedroom. He'd come in my bed, in my room with a long trench coat with a big old hat. And he used to come in there, and that's when my mom and my daddy was going through things, and my grandfather told my mama, he was like, there's something in your house. Somebody put something down in your house. He said, and when you find it, you're not going to be able to know what it is. It's like an object that you can't even describe. Yeah. He was like, take it outside and burn it immediately. And so my mama found this object that was behind the couch. I don't even know what it was, but she found it, took it outside and burned it, and the fire was like a green-blue color. And after that, you could tell there was a difference in the house. And I used to tell my daddy that, and my grandfather. I said, there's this man that come visit me every single night, and he stands at the end of my bed. Yeah.
So listen. So when after I had Selena, when Selena's dad, he was married, right, and so she didn't want him to leave. So we moved in this apartment, right? Never had any issues. My children started having like staph infection after staph infection after staph infection. Yeah. I got bit by a recluse spider. Once I left that apartment, now mind you, her younger son came there one time. But after I left that apartment, I didn't have no other issues. And after the fact, he told me that she had went into like the truck when he went to go pick his son up and took my picture and took it. So I knew then she had done something. Wow. And it was not directly affecting me. It was what's affecting around me.
Yeah. Now, I have heard people say something to the point of, in order for the hex, the voodoo, whatever you call it, in order for it to work, you have to truly believe in it yourself.
No, that's not true.
That's not true. Okay, that's what I'm saying. I mean, correct my ignorance on anything.
No, you're not ignorant at all.
Yeah,
a lot of
so-
people
And I think
really
we're only
think
speaking.
that.
I think we're only
And that's
speaking of it
not
because
true.
we've
Yeah.
experienced it.
Okay.
Even when my
So
daddy
that's
was
the
in the
thing.
hospital, I went to my grandmother and asked my grandmother to pray over my daddy. I did not ask nobody else. Nobody knew. I told people in my family, do not post anything on Facebook about my daddy being in the hospital, because some people will see that and be like, yeah. I hope he don't make it. This. You would be surprised at how
people
people
do
really
pray this shit.
think about you.
Oh,
And
yeah.
people can pray things on you that are evil, and it will happen. I've seen stuff like that happen to people.
If they do that, you have to be careful, because the same thing you pray on them can turn around and backfire on you.
Right.
Or it can go after your loved one. So you have to be careful when you pray evil things on people. You know, I'd like to think that God don't even listen to evil prayers. You know, that's not even a part of God.
That's because they're praying to a different God.
Right.
Okay,
Exactly.
exactly. So it's like, no, you know, but
That's the reason why I believe in paranormal
Now let me
activity.
ask you this, and we've discussed this too. Do you believe within our family the women have some type of backstory hex, as far as You know what I'm about to say because we.
I told her.
No,
be
we
airing out our dirty laundry.
No, but I mean, hey, nothing's off topic. Everything
it's
is up for
not.
discussion on the DDP.
Yeah.
You know, and that includes us. This is us just being transparent and
a
vulnerable.
few that's
you know?
married, like one of
Oh.
Anus is married.
No, but I'm saying,
She married.
do you believe?
Yo, hold on. Out of the last 3 generations, Nita knows because I had this discussion with her
Yeah.
and another family member.
Yes.
And I'm an outsider looking in. And I pointed out, I said, it's crazy that every time y'all find someone,
Yes.
it doesn't last or you're not with someone.
Yes.
Someone did something.
She's saying back in the ancestors.
I don't know. I'm a prayer. I come from my daddy.
Okay. Yeah. That's okay.
And these are prettiers.
So do you think it's the Praties or the other side?
I don't know. It might be them other people. Grandmama was married for how many years?
It's them other people.
It's them other people.
So it's not the Pratiest per se.
No, I don't think grandmama was married. Yo mama was married. Ain't Faye married. Ain't Monique got married.
But where are they today?
Well, ain't Faye still got her husband.
She went back.
Yeah.
Back, forth, same difference.
Not really, but go
Okay,
ahead.
well, whatever. I don't know. Maybe we just some strong women too.
We just too strong.
Maybe we're just too strong.
Not all of
and
y'all are
maybe too
alike. Not all of
intimidating.
y'all are alike. Let's just keep it real.
Who did?
Y'all are
We're
like,
not, we're
No,
not
no
gonna
name names.
Yeah, we're not gonna name drop. We're not gonna name drop.
not all of y'all are alike.
I would say that we are very dominant women, and every man can't take us. Let me just say that.
Okay.
Not everyone.
Ah, well, hey.
That's fair enough.
Well, the
I mean,
ones
but
that
you're
we
right.
allow.
Not everyone.
Not
No, I
every
get
one
it.
of
No,
y'all.
I get it. Yeah, I get it.
Well, yeah, I don't know. I'm looking for a wolf. Oh, yeah. By the way, y'all.
Because here's
I'm letting the birds out.
Because here's the thing. The reason why I brought that up because when I lost my husband, that was brought to my attention. I said, no, I wouldn't say that. You know, that was brought to my attention about the ancestors.
I mean, who is the ancestors?
But I think
though?
that's
Like,
God. I think when someone passes away, that's God's will, though.
But
No,
when you
I
say
agree. It didn't
ancestors-
bother me. I'm just saying for them to even
who are you
mention
saying
it.
are the ancestors? But who is our ancestors that you
Like
talking about?
great grandmother people, or you know.
She was married
Generations
too, wasn't
that
she?
you don't even
So you
know
saying
about.
there's a generational curse on us, so we
Yeah.
ain't gonna never find
I said that.
nobody.
I said that.
So we ain't gonna never find
So
nobody.
basically,
You may find them, but you won't keep them.
My wolf ain't gonna say, oh.
So basically, and here's the thing.
And I don't want to stand on that, right? Because
No, no,
I feel like
Yeah.
you can anything
No,
can
yeah,
be
but
broken.
you
Yeah, it can be
speaking
broken.
stuff.
But so here's the thing. Basically, just go right here. So since grandmother's alone,
Well,
I guess
husband
it's
died.
like he passed away.
And
but
she ain't finna get married no more.
well, she wasn't
No,
gonna
she
get
wasn't
married.
gonna get
again.
married no
No,
more. A
she
lot of
wasn't.
women do that.
But it wasn't just that. I mean,
yeah.
we're not going to stay long on this topic,
Okay.
but I really want you to ponder everything that we're saying and think about it from Monique. Oops, I said names.
Yeah, don't drop names.
Oh, baby, because you'll be blasted on Facebook, sugar. Baby.
Just think about
Tomorrow.
it. Just think about
Not
it.
tonight.
From
Every woman,
Yeah,
yeah.
We're
every
just making a
woman.
point.
And each generation.
It's no shade to anybody. We're just making.
Yeah,
a
and I talked to her about the same thing.
Absolutely,
I
absolutely.
did. Because
This
it was
is-
just something
Nice.
that I
It's
seen.
It's really coming from a place of understanding and endearment at the end of the day.
Yeah.
Yes,
So,
I agree.
so I mean, me personally, I don't care if I ever find another mate, because I just feel like you get that once in a lifetime soulmate.
I believe that.
And a lot of people is
I
so
do believe
sad
that.
because they will never get to experience their once in a lifetime
That's true.
soulmate.
That is so true.
They always experience the trash, the manipulation, the
Sewage.
temporary, you know. So for me to have only experienced that for a short time, and I won't stay too long on this subject. We'll just keep moving. But I honestly don't
You
care.
were blessed.
Absolutely.
I agree
And
with
I
you, cuz.
honestly don't care if I don't. I'm not even looking for
I
a
don't think
partner,
it's
and I'm so
that.
content.
I associate death with God's will.
Right.
I'm
No,
sorry.
it does. It is. But I'm just saying, for me, I'm content. If I never love again or find somebody to love me again, I am totally content. I really am. And I know I hear people say, "Oh, you know, man is not meant to be alone." Who says that?
Right.
Who says that?
The Bible.
but doesn't.
But a man is supposed to find his wife.
Right.
A wolf.
What kind of wolf you want, girl?
A howling wolf. She wants a howling wolf.
I want, ooh, that
A
ain't
gray
how they
wolf?
sound.
You want a gray wolf?
No, that's a dog. How the wolf sound?
Baby.
They howl at the moon.
Girl.
Oh my goodness. Oh, not you calling them in. Anybody who's listening, if you on this level, baby, get with her.
Please.
God.
I want the wolf. I done said the hell with the eagle. Just give me the wolf. Shit.
Okay, so you guys, can we try to get some comments pulled up just to see if anybody
Let's see.
yeah, let's see if anybody has
Yeah,
anything
and
to say.
shout out to the tech guys.
Yes, the tech guys behind
Shout
the
out to
scenes.
our production crew.
They make it happen.
Shout out to our production crew because they are the ones.
They are the ones live from the Pentagon, baby. Yes.
Okay. Are you gonna?
Yes, read them out loud. Come on.
Sharia Bowman says on here from Congregate, as I promised.
Okay,
Not
okay.
she. Shout out to Cherise.
Hey, Cherise.
Hey, girl.
Nicole Burgess.
Burgess. Uh-huh.
She
Burgess.
says Ola from MD.
Okay.
Hey,
Hola.
hola.
¿Cómo estás, boricua chica?
I don't think they speak.
And she said, tell it sis, it can come back if you be in ill will, talking about the bad energy. The bad
Okay.
spirits. Parents keep us covered. And birds gone, wolves in.
Y'all are entertaining Peach's madness.
Y'all need to tell her what kind of wolf she needs, though. She can't just have a regular wolf.
Okay, do we have any more comments? Oh, that's it? Okay. Thank you guys so much for the comments.
Baby.
They are
We
hilarious.
appreciate y'all for tuning in as well.
Thank you, because we know you guys could have been anywhere else tonight. But you're tuned in with the DDP, and we appreciate you. INDE. Okay.
Okay.
I was about to
She was
go
about to bust out.
off.
She got her own house. She
that's
got her own car. 2 jobs. Work hard. She a bad
And
bro.
look, y'all, when you got a height,
You right. You might just need to keep on. Keep going on. Go ahead. Finish that.
Oh, love
What?
that's going down when you got that height man in the house coming out that H-Town.
Town. Okay.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, go.
Okay, so y'all, look, y'all, we've been drinking.
We've been drinking.
They've been drinking. They've been drinking.
Where your shot at, Pete?
Right there.
Baby.
Get your shot. Take your shot.
I sense
Coca-Cola.
I sense a
Take your
little-
shot.
I
Him to
sense
give
a
me
little
some
dry.
Coca-Cola.
She said Coke.
Take your shot. Take
You
your
know
shot,
who you
Peaches.
look like sitting up here? You look like Eartha Kitt.
Now go use the Eartha Kitt voice. Use the Eartha Kitt voice.
Who the hell is Coca-Cola?
Marcus.
I don't look at TV.
Oh.
Oh God,
What?
what's your life consist of?
Word. Jill.
And see, that's why you don't have a wolf. Okay, let's move on to Mimi.
Shots
Did you?
fired.
I think, did she just shoot at me?
Where's the gun? Where's the gun?
What your life consist of? And what does your
I
life,
know.
what does your life consist of, ma'am?
My life,
Uh-huh.
my life consists of loving Nita, dating Nita, tricking on Nita, spending on Nita, dining on Nita.
But she's there. She's
And
at,
that's the reason why you ain't got no damn man.
no, but she's there though. She's there though.
No, it's my
What?
choice. It's my choice,
Yeah,
honey.
she's there. Peaches, you on another level. She's there.
What level I'm on?
You looking for your wolf?
I'm not looking for shit. He
Okay,
gotta
you
come
waiting
find
on your
me.
wolf. You
Yeah,
waiting on your
I'm
wolf.
the
You're
prey.
waiting
Am
on
I the
your
prey?
wolf.
That
Let
means
me
he coming to get me.
rephrase that. You're
come
waiting
get
on
me.
your wolf.
Yeah, because I live
Renee
the
has her wolf, eagle.
She has her king.
everything.
And what do you have, Mimi?
I'm on that oh so loving Mimi.
Oh, you on the same
I'm
vibe.
living
It's a
my best
vibe.
life because I
You
do
on the-
whatever it takes to make
Okay, so
me happy.
that's it. Absolutely, sister.
Because guess what?
sister,
Ain't nobody gonna make me happy but me.
You've been
That comes
on
first.
my mind.
Oh,
You
I
have
know
to
that
make
part.
yourself happy first.
And I gotta know me.
There you go.
I got to know me inside and out.
Right.
I can't with y'all. Oh my
I'm
God.
keeping my eyes on you.
So let me tell you something.
I cannot with y'all.
Everybody living the lifestyle.
So Mimi, let's dive into your other story of paranormal activity that you've
Girl,
experienced.
I've had so many. So
You
listen.
had a lot of run-ins with the ghouls and goblins.
You sure did, child.
No, it's
Seem
not
that
that.
way.
It's just that. Okay, so with my dad being Creole
Oh, my
and my
God.
mom being Mexican or
Oh,
Latino
that's
or
a
whatever.
recipe.
Oh,
baby.
my God.
It's a recipe, so they believe heavily in certain
Absolutely,
things.
absolutely, baby.
I mean, there's
say with
just
the
other
goons and the
instances where
goblins.
you know what I mean. You say what?
She said with the goons and the goblins.
Yeah,
You know what?
I mean, like,
Um,
she told my story.
you know what? To be honest with you, I'm very scary.
Really?
Are you?
I'm scary for so many more reasons than none.
Okay.
I believe in God,
Okay.
but I'm scary because I know there can be spirits walk amongst us all the time, like you
Okay.
just said. But I could be in a situation where if I just feel like something just hair standing on my arms, get the hell up out of there, I'm gone.
Okay.
Because I that's that discernment.
Discernment. Yeah, I was just about to say that. That's a gift of
And
discernment.
so that's why I'm so scary. I don't attach to many people,
As well as you shouldn't.
No, you should.
right? And
Yeah.
if someone's energy, I call it energy.
You can
which
feel
we
it.
call it
You can
spirit,
feel that.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
If it's off, I'm out of there.
Oh yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? Like so when I got married, right? And he had his own house, and I was going over there frequently, and I was laying in the bed. Now his mom passed away.
In the house.
No,
Oh, okay.
she just passed away.
Okay.
So I'm laying in the bed, and I see something come through the door. It looks like a black scarf, just floating like this. I'm up, y'all.
So you actually saw this?
I'm doing this. Like, you know how you like, okay, if it's something in there, let me grab it. Am I asleep or am I up? And I felt afraid.
And you hardly ever feel afraid.
I don't feel afraid.
Wow.
And then Selena would sleep in the next door in the room, and she would be afraid. So I think it was just sometimes people are overprotective of their loved ones.
Yeah.
And I think that was just his mom, like, kind of warning me, like, hey, don't fuck this up.
Yeah. Oh, MJ.
You know what I mean?
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I ain't never spent a night at your house.
No, that was not that house.
Oh, I'm just
Yeah.
talking about period.
But listen,
Said no.
But listen,
No, period.
No, but listen,
I'm gonna catch an Uber home if I would go to her house and I can't get home.
man, no, but you know what? To me, I feel like
Your mama got a whole shrine in her room.
no, but
and all
my
that.
mom prays, though.
And you should feel safe.
My mom is a praying woman.
I understand that.
Look, hands down.
That's a wonderful thing.
If I'm going through anything, that's the first person I'm
Yes.
going to,
Absolutely.
because that
That's
is a
good.
praying woman.
I believe you.
And her son, she may be Catholic,
Yeah.
but
I'm not even spending the night at my grandmama's house. I'm still catching an Uber and she holier than thou.
why?
Girl, no.
Didn't we just say
The
spirits go
Lord
everywhere?
might walk in the room and be like, I know what you did last night.
I don't know. I'm not, like I said, I'm just scary. You know what I mean? Like, I can have times where I'll be like, don't sleep to the door.
Oh.
Someone say, don't turn your back.
Yeah.
Oh, I do.
And you ever hear them say, well, if somebody's calling your name, somebody's
Well,
trying to get your attention?
I wouldn't. No,
Who's
I
calling your name?
You've never been walking somewhere and somebody say your name and you turn around like, and ain't nobody there?
Oh no, I've never had that.
Y'all never had that?
So
Really?
No.
have y'all ever had the? I hear people say they've had the hair on the back of their neck stand up.
Yes.
No.
That's like the hair in your arms.
That's
Because
that's
you cold.
No.
You ain't cold. I be cold when I get those little goosebumps in my
No,
ass.
it's a difference
like
because
when
you
your
feel
hair-
eerie.
You
feel eerie.
That's what I've heard. Yeah.
I've never had
I'm with-
anything happen
no.
to me directly like that because I think I'm too guarded.
Expound on
She's,
that.
I'm too
she's
guarded. I'm-
protected by the Lord.
Protected, definitely,
Yeah.
but I can get a vibe from people.
Yep.
It's like their energy, and it's like
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You get a vibe from
Yeah.
you know, I'm stepping back, but I'm naturally a loner anyway.
Yeah.
Except if you're blinded by love for that person. Sometimes we don't always notice. You know.
That can happen.
Yeah.
That can
Yeah.
happen, but you see the red flags.
And y'all gotta
You
remember,
definitely see the
you
red
have
flags.
to remember something. As much as society paints the devil as something ugly, he actually comes to people as something beautiful.
As an angel.
That
As
part.
an angel.
So everything that you think that they glamour in Hollywood is not like it is.
Oh, for sure. Yeah,
I eat
absolutely.
Puffy.
Yeah, they have some of the
Puffy got beside
they
himself.
have
Baby.
some of the biggest issues. You know,
They do.
Yeah,
My
for
gosh.
sure.
They do. They do.
I think when the lights get too bright and the money gets piled too high, they lose sight of humbleness and their
Some
faith.
people,
I
not
feel-
everybody.
I would say 75% of them.
Especially in Hollywood. I'm sorry.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm talking about. Hollywood. I would say 75%.
I mean, because even
of them.
I love Denzel to death, but even Denzel been to a couple of his parties. He said it himself.
But he said he always left before the devil
Yeah.
showed up.
So I
Exactly.
understand that.
Yeah.
I understand that, but I'm not saying he did anything.
I do that with
I'm
parties
just
too.
saying,
I think we've all been to parties when we know it's finna get
When
turned
it's time to
up.
go.
We
Yeah,
like,
it's
all right,
time to
y'all,
go.
see you
Uh-oh,
later. It's time to go. Yeah.
Yeah.
For
I mean, I
sure.
think we all been guilty of that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For sure.
Before the, you know,
I mean,
the
I
white angel
think
comes out, they put
I think
it across the
Hollywood's
table.
just been bad like for a long time though.
Yeah, and you would be surprised, and I don't want to get off the topic paranormal activity, but I mean you would be surprised at the amount of pedophilia that's associated with it. It's just,
Well, that's how they hide.
They need to be
Yeah.
whipped.
They don't really have background checks.
Whip them real good.
but how can and this another like let's think back to the topic.
Yeah.
Paranormal activity.
Well, we can. It's free fall today.
And I get it is free fall, but my thing is, how can you? And I guess I'll never understand it because I would be darned if I just hand my child 10 years old. My son is 9, going on 10. I would be doggone if I hand my 10-year-old son off to you and have you just make him a star, take control of his
a
career.
lot of people live through their children.
Nah.
They live through their children and their greed.
That's what it is, Renee.
Their greed.
That's the number one. Because there's no amount of money that could satisfy me to trade in my child's purity. I'm sorry.
No, and we're speaking on one side because like the other side, people are convincing, and they start to trust the wrong people.
Nah.
But even
And
with,
they groom these kids.
they do. But even with trusting people, there is nobody that I trust like that. That my minor child
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, I
is going
agree.
to be handed over under their total supervision.
But see, you know that now.
No.
Now you know that now, right? So a lot of things that we're learning happened back in the.
Back in the day.
In the 70s,
Oh, it's
60s,
been going on. That
80s.
stuff been
But
going
but
on.
remember, we weren't privy to all of that information.
True.
'Cause there wasn't no
Until now,
social
we live in the world of
media.
social media.
But
That's
even
right.
still, I wouldn't do it.
But
I wouldn't do it either.
no.
You know what I mean?
You're gonna take your child to the audition. You're gonna stay there.
That's it.
You're not
Absolutely.
leaving
Well,
that child.
they have laws, right? Unless you do independent, then it's different.
That's crazy.
Well, they gotta be.
They were
whipped.
led by greed.
Yeah.
They were.
They need to be
Money.
whipped. They need to be whipped.
So sad.
I'm just glad Puffy got caught though, because I think he really killed Tupac and Biggie.
Now, why would you say something like
Now that's
I
another
do.
discussion.
I wholeheartedly agree. I believe
that?
that.
Where's your
I've,
evidence?
I've,
goodness.
I've always believed that
Where's your evidence?
because he was the only person that actually had something to gain from both their deaths. He was the only.
Like what,
Suge
though?
Knight did not gain from
Like
Tupac's
what
death.
did he have to gain?
His
Yeah, that's
fame.
what I
his-
wanna know.
what do you mean?
His
After
notoriety?
money, everything. When
He
Biggie
already
died,
had money.
oh no, he didn't. When Biggie died, he had all of his royalties. He got that money, and he became famous after that. Think about that.
because what is his talent? He doesn't have any.
Exactly. Because he danced.
He was already
Girl, he
he
don't
was
have no
already
talent.
on the rise to fame.
Take that.
No,
take
he
that.
was not. He was not. He was not.
He was
Neither.
behind the scenes. Nobody was checking for him. They were checking for,
And who's the only correlation between
Biggie.
the two?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I mean,
See how evil is.
he was not. He is not.
Evil.
And look
My
at how many
thing-
people he did
my
dirty.
thing,
You
my
know
thing-
I'm not.
my
I'm
thing-
good.
My thing with Diddy is when he got serious and he woke up and started talking about Black Party movement, far as us regaining our black vote and our
You think it's a conspiracy?
black money.
Oh, no.
No, I mean when he started talking when he woke up and started talking like he had some sense, that's when all hell broke loose.
His time was up.
No, that's what dealing
He
with
pissed
that
somebody
album.
off.
His time was up.
Ciroc.
His time was
I mean,
up.
if y'all think
Ciroc.
about it, within the last 5 years, how many black men have they bought down?
Several.
Several.
It's the paranormal.
It's
Their
not-
time was
activity.
up.
It's time to clean it. It's time to clean house.
Right. They
Paranormal
used them until they
activity.
felt like discarding
evil.
them.
Well,
It was
I
the
just know
evil.
one thing: if he's a part of sex trafficking, put his ass.
Well, he's a
under
part
the
of the
jail.
Illuminati.
I'm not gonna make any comments. I mean, my thing,
It's
my
not like he in your pocket, so you can make
Girl.
comments.
The
No,
Illuminati is listening.
I'm not gonna make any comments because my thing is.
So you believe that he was
if
set
you
up
do
and
the,
he?
Oh, no,
if,
absolutely
no,
not.
if you do the crime, you do the time, and that's all I'm gonna say on that. I'm not gonna
Okay.
speak.
It's
on
the
brother.
Illuminati.
I'm not gonna speak on them, but
Me neither.
Okay, I appreciate that.
of course,
It's the Illuminati.
I appreciate that.
of course.
But
And Diddy, if you're listening, DDP on Revolt TV.
well, oh my God.
They done canceled his ass.
Oh, I don't think I want to be a part. I don't want to be a part of him or
I'm
Tyler
just
Perry
playing.
stuff
I'm just
or
playing.
Oprah's.
I'm just playing.
So anyway, we 5 into it. 5. Let's get it up. Yeah.
no, ma'am.
You gotta follow. You're not
What is
following.
5? I feel like I'm out of the loop.
If you pay attention,
Peaches.
if you pay attention, hey,
Peaches.
Are we 5 into it?
high
High five. Well, say something, production crew.
They do
baby.
it. I mean,
Oh my God.
golly,
Say
they
something,
like,
production.
We,
I got 5 on it.
y'all got to talk
I
about
just
Diddy.
thought, let's
get key.
I got 5. Okay.
Oh my God. These
that
ladies.
in the week.
That's the new one. When I do like this, all right, high 5. That's
Oh,
gonna
that's,
Oh,
the new
that's-
one. That's the new one.
I'm trying to give shout outs.
Oh my
I
God.
thought you was just being
No.
corny.
You laughing? I'm about to call your eyes so they can know who y'all
I
are.
thought you were just being corny, Peaches.
Really?
Cause you don't do high fives.
I don't.
I know. I fell out of the loop.
Yeah, Peaches.
I was like, damn, this a secret code or something?
Yeah.
Right, Renee?
I'm trying.
I mean, I'm blonde, but dang.
You know what? You're not even a real Mexican.
You
so-
bloody.
Oh, exactly. Like,
Whoa.
I appreciate that.
you know
I appreciate that because you always be trying to take jabs.
blue
You be trying.
Oh,
Mexicans
she
don't have
got
blue eyes.
My goodness. Right. You're not a Mexican.
Mexicans don't have blue
I've
eyes.
seen a Mexican with blue eyes.
He from Corpus Christi. That means he's mixed with something else.
Oh, my
girl.
goodness.
Oh, wow.
There's hardly any Hispanics with blue eyes.
What is the blue eyes?
And with that being said,
But I do have hazel eyes. Does that count for anything?
No, you just black.
Dang.
and with,
Oh, my
and
God.
I'll take it. So next time, don't call me Hispanic. Don't be throwing no Hispanic jokes. Now, I'm gonna say, remember that episode.
And with that being said, I just want to kind of let you guys know we here at the DDP do not condone any type of colorisms, racism, or anything of that
Y'all,
nature.
we like a melting pot around here.
Yes, we love everybody. We love everybody. Everybody.
But Peaches gave me my props. I'm no longer half pint.
See, here we go. Here we go. She just want to be whipped.
Baby.
What,
Okay.
you too?
Renee say, "Don't tempt us."
Okay. She like, let me borrow that tonight for my husband. Let me show him some stuff.
If you watching hubby, she coming home with something new.
We might already have it at home.
Oh, shit. Okay. Well, keep your costume on, baby. Do the bottom come off?
Anyway.
How many?
Just don't go home looking like a chicken.
How many of y'all going home to role play tonight?
I don't have my.
You don't have
Sorry.
Yeah.
I'm going to congregate. Hey, I'm going to congregate kitchen and lounge. Y'all meet me there for the after
Dig,
party.
I cannot.
Meet me there
Yes,
for the
we
after
are.
party,
I
y'all.
Yeah.
cannot.
In
Lies
costume.
they tell.
In
Lies
costume.
they tell, hunty. Lies they tell. Anyway, thank you guys. We have come to the end of the show, and we hope you guys have enjoyed watching us and listening to us just as much as we enjoyed bringing the show to you and the comments, and the love. So with that being said, we are going to get up out of here. Each go do our own thing, and we will see you guys back here.
Now, see how, normally we go together, so we going to each do, today
She
we're
gotta
doing.
go home.
She got plans.
I got to go home and pack, honey.
Yeah, she out of here.
Yeah, I'm hasta la vista.
Yep.
But
C'est la vie.
Say love you. And she gotta go home.
But-
But anyway, last remarks.
okay, but thank you guys so much, like I said, for tuning in. Amazing as always, and we hope to see you guys back here Wednesday after next, Same bat time, same bat channel. Live from the Pentagon.
That's right.
Shout out to the production crew.
Yes.
Yeah, shout out to them. Okay, the little music. Oh, y'all
That's not
fancy,
music,
huh?
boo. That's not music. That's called
It's applause.
Yeah.
Girl, I know that's not music.
Well, why the hell did you say it was
Because
music?
it's music in my ears.
But if you had got here on time,
Ooh, shot fire! I need a gunfire.
you would have known.
Yeah, buddy.
Okay, Wicked Witch of the West, and I don't know what you are.
I'm the pussycat from the north.
That was a good one. Have a good one. Have a
All
good
right.
one.
Oh,
And
my
we'll see y'all next Wednesday after next, baby, in 2 weeks.
Bye.
All right.